Get yourself a fairy loot. Wait, my crown is slipping. Cry later. You're not gonna see me cry. Anywho, let's move on. Baby. Oh, okay. Is this Hawk? Hi everyone, and welcome back to Shelly's Reading Corner. I really love that name. I think it definitely suits me, especially because I am currently in a corner right now. Like, my little reading corner, literally. And today, guys, we are going to be doing an unboxing. Did I say that right? Unboxing. I feel like I said unboxing. Anyway, we're going to be doing an unboxing of my third box subscription ever, and it is a Fairyloot one. It is my second Fairyloot one. As you can see in the background, I got one already. I got last month, and this is July's box, and I am super uber excited, guys. I did not know book subscription boxes existed until like this year. I joined Bookstagram in the pandemic, like legit in 2020. I took a break for almost all of 2021, and then I joined back in around like March 2022 this year. But when I joined, I kept seeing everyone with these like amazingly beautiful books, and I just kept wondering, I'm just like, where are they finding these copies and these exclusive editions and these weird editions of these books? Like, they were everyone Bookstagram, and I knew they were all getting at the same location because they all had the same design. I'm just okay, everyone who has this copy of this book has the same design, so it's all coming from one location. If someone could just tell me which location that is, that would be great. But and this is probably dumb on my part. I didn't ask anyone. I just kept looking, and I'm just like, wow, that edition is so beautiful. And then eventually, obviously, I came to the knowledge that these belong to these things called book subscription boxes. And wow, I hunted them down, and there are quite a lot. Illumicrate, Fairyloot, I'll Crate, the Bookish Box, Fae Crate, like there are a lot. They are all over the place. Lit Joy Crate, they're just a lot, and they're everywhere. Now, for some reason, I don't know why, I was just like, you know what, Shelly, that's doing too much. You don't need to get book subscriptions. You already get the books. Like, why do you need them? And as the time went on, I regretted it more and more because I was just in awe of all of these like gorgeous books. And I found out later on that that's where people were getting all their cool little bookish items. I'm just like, guys, where are you getting these daggers from? Like, why does everyone have the same amazing dagger? I want one. And yeah, I wanted one. I mean, come on, you can't blame me. Have you seen them? Those things are amazing. And tiaras and crowns. And people were getting great, like, posters and character cards. I'm just like, where is everyone getting all of these amazing items from? Lo and behold, they were bookish boxes. And Shelly, this year I finally said, yeah, I can't resist anymore, because this year I've gotten way back into reading, which I'm probably the most of a reader this year as I've ever claimed to be. Every time I was just like, I got into reading, things like uni, work, and everything around it came into play. And so even though I fell more and more in love with reading as the years went on, I couldn't really say like, I spent all my time reading because everything else took my time reading. I still can't say that now because work and other responsibilities, but every bit of spare time that I have, even when I don't have spare time and I have to sacrifice something else, I sometimes do that. But no regrets. And I finally put myself on the waiting list for both Fairyloot and Illumicrate because of course they would be full up. And I got my first boxes in June, but they were the May boxes. And June is almost up, and my second boxes are here, and I'm absolutely so happy. So guys, you guys are going to open it with me, and we are going to have some fun, and we're going to fawn over them together, and we're just going to love on them together, as a family. Now, one thing I must say, yes, I've only just joined the subscription boxes, and so I can't expect to be getting all the amazing things immediately. But last month I got my Fairyloot and Illumicrate subscription boxes, and the books were gorgeous. Like, they were amazing, and the everything in there were absolutely, I got mugs, I got a dagger, I got some hair scrunchies. Like, it was absolutely amazing. I got an amazing bookmark. Truly, truly wonderful. And the books were beautiful, but I'm just like, they're sprayed edges. I wanted stenciled edges, guys. Stenciled edges are beautiful. So I wanted a stenciled edge book. I was just like, just one. If you could just give me one, that'd be so great. Lo and behold. Anyway, I didn't get them in May, June. But hoping for the best. So, we're going to do a little fairy loot unboxing today now. There are no drums in this room, so let's just imagine a drum roll, okay? Oh, actually, no, I have a box. I'll drum here. I don't know what type of drum roll that was, and I don't know why I was drumming along with my hands. But we're going to continue in the same way. Woo! That's as good of a drum roll as you will get from me. I am actually sad. Okay, guys. The moment of truth. Okay, guys. So, this month's theme is chosen ones. And here is literally the description card of everything that is in this box. So, let's actually see what we got. I am so excited. Okay, so first up, we have a Ren trinket dish. Okay, so it's from the Poppy War, guys. Now, I must say, the Poppy War is right on that shelf. Like, it is right there. And I haven't read it yet. I got it when I first joined Bookstagram because I always read about it on Instagram, but I never took the plunge and bought it. And then Bookstagram convinced me, Shelly, you must get it. So I got it. And yeah, it's been on that TBR since 2020. It really has. Well, physical TBR. It was on that Amazon wish list for years. Well, not for years, right? For like months. So let us look at this trinket dish. Oh my goodness, guys. Look at it. It is absolutely gorgeous. The funny thing is, I actually don't have that many trinkets. I don't think I have trinkets at all. My ears aren't pierced, for those who don't know and didn't notice. So I can't even use it as a jewelry trinket. Like, I have one locket, I think. It's not even a locket, it's a necklace. I'll put it in here. That's it. That's as much as I can do. But I'm already in love with it. And it is kind of inspiring me to finally pick up the Poppy War. I keep saying I'm going to, and then I don't. Anywho, let's move on. We're just going to place this here. I'll put it next to the Poppy War after I've finally read the Poppy War. If I put it next to the Poppy War now, I will feel guilty because I have yet to read the Poppy War. I'm already feeling that because everyone keeps telling me it's great. So guys, let's just not make Shelly feel sadder, okay? Next, we have the Atlas 6 book sleeve. Because again, apparently someone in the Atlas 6 is the chosen one. Guys, you don't understand. This is why I needed to get a book subscription box. I don't have a book sleeve. Once again, this is another thing that I discovered on Bookstagram. And you know what's so amazing about it? Literally, over the last month, I've really been seeing book sleeves all over Bookstagram. And I was saying, you know what, Shelly? You actually need to get one. Because I went out one time, and I went out with 2 books? No, I went out with one book, and a friend was a friend was lending me a book. When I say she was lending me a book, I have now claimed that book as my own. I am keeping said book. She's not getting it back. But yeah, so she brought a book for me, and so I didn't have space in my little backpack for both of them when I went out. And if you live in the UK, you know that British weather is bipolar. So you know that even though I left my house and it was sunny, as I returned to go home, it started raining. Okay? And so I was so terrified, guys. I'm just like, oh my goodness, I can't get this book wet. And so I didn't know what to do. And so I used myself as a shield. I put it under my jacket and I covered it up. And I said, no, you will not be wet today. So a book sleeve, I was just like, I really need to get one. And lo and behold, I didn't even have to purchase one because Fairyloot has granted me, well, I did technically pay for this, but Fairyloot has granted me a book sleeve. And this is also going to make me feel bad because I got the Atlas 6 almost immediately after it came out because I saw people were raving about it, but I didn't really care because I already have so many unread books on my bookshelf. But a friend said no, it's actually really, really good. And his recommendations are actually always on point. But I was reading other books when he recommended it to me. So I put it on the back burner and I have yet to take it from there. So maybe this will inspire me to also pick that one up. Oh my goodness. If every product in this box is from books I have not read, I'll cry. I won't, but I will feel really bad. Okay? So yeah, see? The Atlas 6. Right here. Right here. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna place the Atlas 6 and in its very own designated book sleeve. And I'm going to place that here. And I'm just going to pray and hope that seeing it every day will inspire me to pick it up. Yeah, like it has to be picked up in the next few months, guys, or I'll just feel terrible. Especially because there's a sequel coming out. And whenever a sequel is coming out, it inspires me to read the book because I actually want to be on time for the sequel. Chances are I won't read the sequel when it immediately comes out unless the book is like a 5-star out of 5. Okay, next. Ooh, okay, so the next one is an art print. It's an Adelina art print from the Young Elites. Now, guys, I've been wanting art prints as well because I really just want to decorate my room with a bunch of bookish-themed items and bookish-themed art prints. I have a wall that is just like photos of inspirational quotes and just like really pretty Black women. And I wanted to start adding like, you know, book items on that wall. And once again, guys, I just didn't really, I'm like, where do I find the art print of something that I want? Now, once again, I feel like this book is really just calling me out because The Young Elites is another series that has been on my, on my TBR for so, as in like, when I decided that books were amazing in A-levels when I finally started reading. I started looking for all the YA because YA is what got me into really deciding this is for me because I read The Hunger Games and I started looking for all the YA books and I came across Mary Lou, I think maybe that year, maybe like a year or two later, and I'm just like, I have to read it. I created a whole list of like all these like amazing YA fantasy and fiction books. And I said, Shelly, you're going to get them. You're going to read them. You have to remember, this was A-levels, and A-levels was already deadly. And then I went to uni. And first year was me trying to come out of my shell and failing, you know, trying to make friends, failing. But, yeah, first year was more so anime. I had already loved anime. I just watched it more in first year because first year was kind of like not that tough. So I had time to kind of just binge a bunch of anime, which is what I did instead of reading. And at the end of that year, I started reading. And then obviously uni got harder as I progressed and reading was just staggered. Like I said, I've only really just started reading, guys. I'm proud of myself. I just have so much to catch up on. Young Elites being one of them. But now that I have an art print of it that I am planning to just plaster on my wall after I get a frame, maybe that will also inspire, I'm going to say instead of pressure, it'll inspire me to finally pick it up and read it. Since you don't have a book, you're somewhere here. I'm just going to place you here. Lovely. I just want one book that I've read. Like one themed item that I've read. That's it. And then again, I'd be wrong. I feel like I should not even hope for an item that I have read because it's very clear it's not happening. So guys, we now have Sting paper tabs. I've only just started tabbing my books because there were some books I was reading, Six of Crows, obviously, and Akotar, where I'm just like, I just need to remember this, what is happening here. I just need to be able to to turn to that page quicker. And so I just started tabbing. But I just have regular tabs that we use in like uni for like schoolwork. So having a pretty tab like this, yes. I feel like I didn't show you guys properly. So let's just see her. Isn't she gorgeous? She is a badass and I love it. I love the eye patch as well. I really have to read the book because I really want to know what is the history behind that. What's the context? But yeah, these book tabs are gonna be abused. I'm gonna reread Akotar, the entire series, and I'm gonna start tabbing in with these. Anything that I didn't tab, I'll tab. You know, to be fair, I have a lot of tabs already. So I'm gonna do this on Six of Crows. I didn't tab that much. So we're just going to place that here for me to do a reread today. Okay, guys. Now, this is one thing that I am very excited for, you know, getting Fairyloot the box for, because they always have, they call them tarot cards, but I call them subscription cards, okay? And they are from, where are they from? They are from Blood and Ash by Jennifer Armentrout. Once again, a book that has been on my list for too long. I am feeling bad now, guys. I am actually feeling bad. You know what, Fairyloot, you're not doing okay. But I'm happy because it's inspiring me to actually pick up these books and stop like stalling. I keep buying new books and reading them, and then like old books that have been on the cart for ages are not getting read, which is really bad. So what we have are Poppy, Hawk, and Kieran. Obviously, if I do not know who these people are, I'm just going to assume that someone is someone. I don't know who is whom. This says The Chariot. Is this Hawk? Is this Hawk? Maybe you guys can tell me. This is The Lovers. I'm going to assume that this is Poppy and Kieran. I don't know why. I feel like Poppy would go with Kieran. I don't know. Hawk seems like a, you know, he seems like a type of like a tough guy. So I feel like this is him. But I'm so happy to have the tarot cards. Once again, I'm going to place them here. And as they make me feel a bit, you know, sad that I haven't read them, they'll inspire me to read them. We also have this. They always come with Fairyloot cards, and I'm just like, I love it. It's like a bookmark type of card, so I'm gonna use this as my bookmark when I finally read Blood and Ash. Yeah, you know, why did she have to come for me like this? I don't even think that's right. Like, why did she do that? Like, not even she. I don't know who created this box, but whoever you are, I don't know why you had to come for me like this. But it wasn't okay. Okay, I'm gonna read the books, okay? Like, give me time. Stop stressing me. Jeesh. Okay, guys. So this, I don't know what's happened this month, but this is why this month is probably elite in every sense of the word. So we know that, well, for those who have subscription boxes, the boxes usually come with one book of the month and like 3 to 5 bookish themed items. Guys, there are 2 books in here. There are 2 books in this box. I could scream. Okay, guys, just lower the volume. In 3, 2, 1. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is Twin Crowns, okay, guys? And it is not the book of the month, but they just decided one of the items that they would give us would be a book. Now, guys, look at this exquisite design. You don't understand. I have been seeing this all over the place, and I have told myself that I'm going to get it. And now I don't have to, because I already have the prettiest version available. And guys, remember what I said, that I've just been getting sprayed edges, not stenciled edges? Look at these edges. Oh my gosh. Look at these edges. Oh, okay. Baby. Love it. Guys. Oh my gosh. You know what? Let's look into it. Ooh. I love the writing. I just love everything about it because it's gorgeous. Oh my goodness. It's a Fairyloot exclusive, obviously. And guys, tell me you don't love a book with a map. Listen. I remember being in church and someone they were something about books came up, and then they were just like, what is the point of maps? And I'm just like, guys, a book with a map makes the book, because how will you know what's going on and where they're going if you cannot see it for yourselves? A book with a and guys, my first stenciled edge. I could cry, guys. Remember I said I could cry. I'll cry later. You're not gonna see me cry. Anyway. And since it's Twin Crowns, why not? Let's just fall into place. Now, let's actually get to the actual book of the month. Guys, I still cannot believe they gave us 2 books. I don't know what's going on. What happened in the, hold up. Should I have it tilted like Carden? Little, and then just chill in my chair like a little badass. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have it tilted. Cool. I don't know why they gave us 2 books this month, but to be fair, Twin Crowns is a paperback, and you know the books this month are usually hardback, so I should have known. But guys, the moment of truth. Oh, yellow! I don't have this much. Oh, I don't have many yellows. Ah! Oh, it is gorgeous. Ah! Okay. 2 stenciled edged books, guys. Not one stencil, one sprayed. 2 stenciled edge books. Now, the stencil in this is kind of light. It's kind of very subtle, but it is still so beautiful. Look at that. And, oh, the color. And the book of the month is This Vicious Grace. Guys, I just want to cry. I just want to, like, off this video right now and just cry. Because I'm so happy that I'm finally getting stenciled edges. I'm going to like this shelf is just going to be like my special shelf. I have like my Charles Dickens from like the 20th century on here, and then I have all the sprayed edges. But now I get to add stenciled edges to it as well, and I'm just so happy. This Vicious Grace. Now let us read about this Vicious Grace, because quite frankly I don't know what it is. And I feel like that shouldn't surprise you guys because I hadn't read anything on this. In this box. I have not read anything on here. Now, it is a swoon-worthy romantic comedy set in an Italian-inspired fantasy world where a young girl's gifts can either save or kill. It has an exclusive cover, stencil sprayed edges, foil on the hardcover, guys. You know how much we love a nice foil cover. Artwork on the end papers, and is signed by the author. And it also comes with a letter from the author with artwork. Oh my goodness, I already have 2 pieces of artwork for my bookish wall. Wait, my crown is slipping. There we go. Guys, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, guys. I know I'm spending all my money on books and bookish items, but I have no regrets whatsoever. Oh my goodness. So oh wow. Okay. I'm actually going to make a reel as well so that we can see like a bit more, because the lighting is probably blocking you guys from seeing the beautiful everything, which is this book. Ooh. This end cover is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, guys. Beautiful end covers. Oh my goodness, guys. You don't understand how happy I am, how content I am. This unboxing is probably the happiest I've been. I'll say this week. I feel like I've had a really happy month. So, guys. So that is the Fairyloot box for June, technically. Yeah, for June or May? For June. Yes, for June. Guys, can we agree that everything in that box is absolutely stunning? And can we agree that for those of us who were late to reading or who have endless TBRs, Fairyloot decided to be violent and throw shade? I'm speaking to myself. Most of you guys have probably read all of the books that we listed today, but I need to feel supported, so I'm going to say us, okay? But I am super excited. Yes, I am going to be keeping as many of the boxes as I possibly can. I already do not have room, space in my room for the books that are accumulating, but I think these boxes are pretty, even though they are the same every time. That's true. But, you know, they're just pretty. So I'm keeping them. When I run out of room, they will start to go. They will definitely start to go. But yeah, thanks for joining me, guys. And if you were like me and you didn't think getting a subscription box was worth it, I hope I've convinced you, or I'm convincing you that it totally is, guys. It is so worth it. I mean, this crown didn't come from any subscription box. I bought it personally. But you're gonna tell me that you saw all those beautiful books, saw all these cute bookish items, and you still don't want a subscription box? Yeah, you might end up on the waiting list for a few months, but it is so worth it. So I definitely encourage you guys, get yourself a Fairyloot, get yourself an Illuma crate, get yourself a Fake crate, an owl crate, a bookish box, a lit joy crate. There are quite a lot. I can very much only afford two at this point in time. I am already buying books left, right, and center. I cannot afford to be subscribing to every box. That's not gonna happen. Also, a lot of these boxes are in America. So this is and thank you that for those who ship to the UK, and at not a high price, but for all the boxes, guys, or for the UK people who are creative or who are very business savvy, please create a UK bookish box, or at least tell me about one. Thank you. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun. I definitely had fun, and I am supremely happy. Yes, join me again for whatever else I do. So far we've had a review, we've had unboxing. I don't know what's next, but stay tuned and see you soon. Bye.